So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you an easier, quicker way of how to apply your lace wig with tape. The hair I'm going to be using in this video is from Alipearl. They did send me the hair, so thank you to them for sponsoring this video and sending me this hair to use. They sent me a 13x6 frontal in 2 bundles of 20 and 1 bundle of 18, and I made that into a wig, and I had a little bit left of the 18 and a little bit left of the 20. First thing I'm doing is cleansing my hairline with alcohol just to prepare for application of the wig. Now I'm going to put the wig on in front of my hairline and line it up just to see exactly where I want it placed. Then I'm going to take a white liner and I'm going to trace the edges of the wig. And I do this specifically just because it makes my application process quicker and more precise. The tape I'm going to be using is Bold Hold Tape by the Hair Diagram. I'm going to take one sheet and I'm just going to cut each individual sheet into little pieces, as you can see. Now I'm going to take some tweezers and begin applying the tape. I'm going to peel the backing off and place the piece of tape right in front of my hairline, but behind the white line that I drew. And then I'm going to begin pressing the tape into the skin so that it adheres well. Now you see me kind of measuring. I like to do that because I want to make sure that the pieces are not too big, because you don't want tape showing in front of your lace. So you want to make sure that you're cutting your pieces accordingly so that they fit properly around your hairline. And be sure to be pressing the tape into the skin so that it adheres well to the skin. Also, you want to be very careful not to place this tape on top of your hair, only in front of your hairline. So that's why you see me kind of skipping these areas of my hairline that come down a little far. And that's because I just don't have an option. I don't want the wig too close to my eyebrows, so I'm not going to place tape over that area. Now I'm just going back over each piece of tape and just pressing it into my skin, making sure it adheres well. Now I'm just going to begin to wipe off any of the excess white liner that was left around my hairline. So now I'm going to begin removing the tape covers. I use tweezers for this part as well, and you want to start in the middle where it's already pre-cut for you to remove the tape covers. And you just want to do this all around your hairline, taking your time. Be sure not to pull the tape off. It should be really difficult to pull the tape off if you pressed it into your skin well. Before I start applying the lace to the actual tape, I'm just going to line it up for precision to make sure that I'm not too far back or too over where I placed the tape. Then once I have done that, I'm going to take this rat tail tooth comb. First, I'm just going to begin kind of pressing the lace into the tape. And I use a comb first just simply because it's going to minimize the amount of hair that gets stuck underneath the lace to the tape. Once I've finished doing that, I'm going to begin to press the lace into the tape, massage it really with my fingers so that I know that it is adhering well, that the lace is adhering well to the tape. Now, as you can see with the tape application process, although it's quicker, it's less precise. So for this step, for these little flaps of lace that are still up, I use Got To Be glue to lay that area or the remaining area of the lace down. So I either place it directly under the lace and then press it down, or I just apply it directly on top of the lace. Either way, whatever is your preference. Once I've got all the lace laid down, and once you've got all the lace laid down, I always like to tie it for that final like melt-in effect. And then I'm gonna leave that front tied while I do some curls and styling to this hair. This is body wave and it is beautiful, so it holds curls very, very well. And this hair is so fluffy, like it has like a ton of body, which I also really loved about the hair. Okay, so finishing up curling the hair, now I'm going to remove my tie so that you can see. And as you can see, there's a ton of shine. It looks a little hard from the gel, so I'm going to take some mousse. And this is just Design Essentials, but I use any mousse that's readily on hand. And I'm going to take that mousse and kind of go ahead and perfect my edges in the hairline and kind of lay some baby hair out, make it look more natural, not as crunchy, all that good stuff. Now, per recommendation for the hair diagram, I'm going to go ahead and blow dry my edges and the tape on the cool setting of my hair dryer for a few minutes. And then after I'm finished, I just brush it out so y'all can see how beautiful and fluffy the curls are. So when I am doing a tape application, I always do my tape application the night before I'm ready to wear the hair. And I do this specifically because on the day that you apply the tape, it is still very shiny and you can really see the tape laying under the lace. I have found that by the next day, it's really kind of melted more into your skin. It doesn't look as crunchy, it looks more natural. So you will clearly be able to see the difference once I show you the next day. So here is literally the very next day, and the hairline looks completely different. So I do want to stress to you that tape can be very shiny and very visible. I have seen some people add a little bit of powder foundation to take away some of that shininess. And I've done that before as well, but what's helped me the most is just tying it up that night, and then the next day it just literally looks like scalp. So here are the finished results, and oh my gosh, I just love it. I love a good tape application because, girl, it does not take nearly as long as a glue application, and you still get longer lasting results than like a freeze blast or a regular got-to-be glue application. So that is why sometimes tape is my go-to. And that is it. So I will put all the details below. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget, if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Thanks.